friend Sultan plays Forza in real life, me and Mike have a big argument.
On the spot now.
And Blaine almost gets burned alive. Let's do it! What's up, guys, and welcome to a very special episode of the Drift Games vlog. Now, we've all done it. We've sat on our couches and played our PlayStations or Xboxes, Gran Turismo, Forza, Assetto Corsa, whatever it may be. We've picked out our favorite cars. We've built crazy cars that we could never really actually build in real life. But we have a friend here in Abu Dhabi called Sultan, and he's started playing those games in real life. He's built two cars that are anybody's dream cars, whether you're into Euro cars or slam cars or even just performance cars. And today, for the first time ever, we're going to get them out on the road, get a full build breakdown and check out these incredible machines. I'm going to just give you a moment to catch your breath, because the next montage is real life. Check this out. Good to see you again.
See you, man.
You've been playing Forza in real life again?
Exactly. We had a show to make, that's why.
You had a show to make, you made two cars in 2 months. It's very windy out here.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in the cars, we're going to take them back to Sultan's workshop, we're going to get a full breakdown on both builds, and believe me, it's pretty incredible. So hop in, let's go. This is a bit ridiculous.
This is you driving an E46, by the way. Oh, look at his logo in the seats.
Well,
that's very cool, that is.
It's very loud.
Very loud, isn't it? All Beamers like that, Dave.
I don't know how I've driven a few of them and they're all. We need to air it down, Mike.
Oh my god, oh, we're going to drop it! Oh, yes! Oh, look at that!
And that's idling.
Whoa! Your leg, Blaine!
You got burned very close. You got burned.
Wow.
Basically, what you've done here is you've taken the car I used to own and make the most perfect version of it, and take the car Mike used to own and make the most perfect version of it. This is what me and Mike would do if we just had the money and the time. This is what we would probably build. I don't think we'd even change.
I would build an E46, 100%.
And I would build this. So where do we start? Let's start with the Porsche.
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Let's start with the Porsche because,
Sure.
So this is a 997 Carrera.
Yes.
So this is what I used to have, but it didn't look anything like this because this is a very unusual body kit for them.
Yeah. So we went with Old New Japan, and obviously I built it for a show made, and because I'm from like a drifting or drag racing motorsports background, I just can't. Wheels in a kit and air suspension is what I read as is the thing.
Yep.
That's what the cool kids do, as we say.
So it's not, honestly, it doesn't cut, like that's not enough. So I did the inside, I did the engine, everything, and that's, I mean, that, in my opinion, that's how I think. If you're going to build something to show,
do it right.
You better do it right.
Or at least touch every part of it.
Exactly.
But this kit obviously removes, and I'm going to show you because it's over here, it actually removes the front lights from the car completely, and the front fenders, and all that stuff, and basically replaces them with a flat nose, essentially. And then they have these lights, which are sort of now the lights for the car. I love these sort of louvers on the front. That's really, really nice. A real old 80s look, DTM or like GT style. the spoiler is huge, first of all, and then you've got this very kind of pronounced low bumper, but so low that the exhaust come through the bumper, which is strange.
That's what I kind of want. So it's a custom exhaust, obviously.
Yes.
And
we're not going to say what's attached to it. We're going to leave that for a few minutes because that's the fun part. Wheels, I know the 911 from my own experience. Small front, big rear, but this is another exaggeration of that. So you've gone with, like they look like a rear wheel.
I think they're 11s.
11s on the front.
And then 13, I think. They're 345s in the rear.
13s, they go that big, do they?
Yeah.
345 tire.
Yeah, 345 tire. That's a 13. We have 265 stretch though. We have a 345.
With a 265 stretch and a 13.
Yeah. Do excuse the mess. We didn't hit the wood and the.
So this is a work in progress at the front.
Yeah.
So this is the only place on this car you can actually put the air suspension tank.
Yeah.
This tank though has a bit of a story,
Yeah.
because a normal air kit tank wouldn't fit in this.
No.
So where did you get the tank?
I got a fire extinguisher.
Really?
We took it apart. Yeah, we welded it. And actually, it's really good because I saw how much pressure it can take, and it's way much more than we needed.
So you have a fire extinguisher that you just took a fire extinguisher and decided to make that into the air tank. That's very clever.
Yeah.
Because it's the only thing that'll fit in there.
Exactly.
That's made it to a pump, which is from
MR2.
an MR2, Toyota MR2. There you go.
First thing, yeah. Works brilliant.
Works perfect. So you've got fire extinguisher to an MR2 pump, and you all this car relying on that to keep the suspension inflated. So seems legit. But if that's crazy enough, actually, you know what? That's enough for people to go, wow, that's a cool car. But there's still one piece that makes it a Sultan car. Look at that. Ah. So the car comes with a pretty nice engine as it is. It comes with the flat six boxer engine.
Not nice enough.
But not nice for you. So what did you do?
So this is an LS3 stroker. So we started off as an LS3. We changed the crank and bore, everything, heads, CNC heads and everything. So it's pushing. It's a 6.8 liter now, stroked engine.
What sort of power is it?
So these should run. You guys do wheel or so to the crank they're around 650-ish.
So 650 flywheel is what we would say.
So
Yeah.
like high fives,
Which is like GT3 RS numbers.
Yeah.
So,
Basically.
but with a lot more torque.
Yeah.
You're literally almost touching on all corners there. And then the exhaust, because it's such a short run, even though you've got to do a lot of getting it there, it spits flames.
Yeah.
Like 6-foot flames. Very loud.
Yeah. It has 3 mufflers on each side. It's not like, oh, let's just make it loud.
As it is.
As it is. There's 3 mufflers on each side.
Where? Like, are they connected or?
Yeah, they are. We got 2 vibrants and 1 magnifier. Like, proper mufflers on it.
So you have
I
3
would've thought
mufflers on it and
that.
it's still that loud.
On each side, so it's 6 mufflers.
Jeez, and it's still that loud.
It's very loud.
Never bring this to Mondello, okay?
No, I think we're gonna have to do a crossover.
Yeah,
You know, because-
I think you might have to go around the whole car. Come back again to make it quiet. This thing is incredible. And normally on a vlog like this, you would just look at this car and go,
That's it.
that's unbelievable. And then we'd wait another 2 years for you to come up with another crazy plan. But you were building 2 cars at the same time.
Yeah, to be honest,
Which is Mike's favorite thing ever, because Mike would come in here and go, yeah, it's okay, it's a Porsche, I like it, I
don't like
appreciate it.
Porsches. Dave, you know this. Me and Dave, he doesn't like BMWs, I don't like Porsches. We're always going to clash. It's gonna happen.
But this is the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
for us,
no, in
'cause
fairness.
we don't have to be polite here, because
Yeah.
you can just pick another car, which is the other one, which is the E46, which might even be more incredible. Just going to take a quick break to thank one of our partners, mixedgarage.com, who's been supporting us here at the channel. Those guys are helping everybody all over the world save money on car parts by providing next day delivery of thousands of parts that you can work on your car yourself, saving you lots of money with the main dealer or your local mechanic. Even idiots like us have saved a fortune with mixedgarage.com. And you can save even more by putting in the code DRIFT, which saves you a further 10%.
everyone builds an E46, and I just wanted to go properly all out in it.
Because you don't strike me as an E46 guy. So
No,
I think if you're going to build one, you'd have to build one ridiculous.
Exactly.
So this got the treatment from the ground up. So this isn't like a respray on the outside. The whole shell, everything done.
Interior done, engine. We changed now because of the engine. We had to change the whole subframe. We did the M3 subframe with diff and axles and everything. And
So
then-
let's
Okay.
there's so much in this car, Sultan. This is
Okay.
where the bits where you go, yeah. We're like, what? So we're going to start with the outside. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, the Street Fighter
Yeah,
kit.
it's the first one in the region, if I'm not mistaken. The Street Fighter LA.
And this one is sort of an extension of the car. So it's not a huge Rocket Bunny style thing. It kind of just makes the car a little bit more aggressive. Being mostly on the front and rear arches where they're very pronounced here, but very on the back.
Yeah.
So like basically you sort of a rivet on, you've cut out behind to allow for the wheels, which say what, 13 Js?
Yeah, 13. They're 13-inch wide. I forgot the offset, completely forgot what it
Mine is a lot, I would imagine, with the size.
Yeah, and in the front is 10.5 up front. Both cars I built them this year with Heritage. They came through, they were very fast on delivery, I must say. And they helped me out with the time because I needed it really fast for the show. So.
When did you decide to build the cars?
I went to Birmingham early January, and that's when drift season started. So I was like, around January, we were like, let's build
It's 2 months ago.
Yeah, so it's around 2 months.
2 months, both cars.
Yeah, 100%. They're 95, to be honest. There's like 5%.
Yeah, there's still just, well, I mean, look, to be honest.
Perfect to us.
If it was me and Mike, we wouldn't have got past the fenders in 2 months. That's
We'd be still arguing over colour.
The interior, like the seats are incredible.
Seats are unbelievable.
Like so comfortable. And they've got your logo in the headrest.
Headrest. Let me show you while we're here. So I'm running the speed off of the GPS sensor instead of off the wheel and stuff. And I had this CNC. So this is fuel, sequential selector, and then we have the AM dash that runs everything else. So all the heat, cool, AC, radio all still works, and sound system, everything.
So it's like proper street car.
Yeah. Should be.
If you bring this into an NCT centre in Ireland, they're probably going to laugh.
There's a bit of a giveaway, alright.
There's a bit of a giveaway.
Well, honestly, the M3 hood will clear it, but for the show, we made this nice cutout for it.
So you could put the original hood on if you wanted
an M3, because it has a little budge. And it's just this part. The rest clears it, no problem.
But it's kind of a waste to hide them away, I think.
To be honest, for the show, but here, with all the dust and sand.
I was saying that in the car.
Mike was saying it in the car. He was like, how would you keep it from all the dust and sand getting in the car? But I suppose you have to cover it.
You have to. There's like, I have filters for it, like the socks. But for now, for the show and stuff, it's fine.
Cool. Can we pop open the bonnet and stuff?
Yeah.
This is how you...
This is my dream.
This is my dream. This is a bit of you. Ignorant, big engine on independent throttle bodies on a BMW.
Just screaming abuse at people.
So talk us through it again. Another LS. This time it's, or same?
It's LS1. It's a smaller LS. This is not for race or power or anything.
Yeah.
Just I wanted it to rev like no tomorrow. So we refreshed the engine and put higher compression heads with ITBs and a very light clutch on sequential. And the exhaust is quiet, like you heard. It's just, you can hear the throttles. It's like boop, boop.
See, that's the difference. Yeah. A lot of people will go to the effort of putting in independent throttle bodies and doing all that kind of stuff, and then put a really loud exhaust and you can't hear anything. No. Where this one, you can just hear it. It suck the air in immediately. You touch the throttle, and it does rev up very fast, which I quite like.
There's a very nice wire hook on this as well.
Yeah,
it's very tight.
Yeah, so what we did was every injector and every coil goes into one, and then it's all in the runners.
Into one loom the whole way down.
Goes all the way down, and
very
then
nice. And out to the back here, obviously, You
know, all this little touches here.
Yeah, we powder coated. We did our own shroud with our own radiator setup.
That's not an M3 rad.
No, so it's a Koya rad, and after measuring everything, I realized because I wanted the openings on one side.
Yeah.
R32 bolts right into a
no
E46.
Way. An R32 rad goes straight in.
Yep, a Koya rad. So this is a Koya rad radiator for 32. Dropped right in because I'm running both my openings on one side. That's why it's a 32.
That would save a lot of heating issues back in Mandela, wouldn't it? With all the BMW saving boiling. Bigger rad.
They don't know this.
They don't know this.
Now they do.
Now they do.
Put an R32
Thanks, Sultan, for that one.
Straight in.
I also like the logo here. Like you're some man for just putting your logo in place.
Yeah, it's like
that's very cool.
Unless you go it's not in your face, but if you're looking, you're gonna see it kind of thing.
Point again there. Where is it?
See it over here. Look.
Oh yeah.
It's
very cool.
Like subtle, but just
it's very subtle.
Like little secret bits that only maybe you know or notice, but then if someone's looking up close, they'd see it.
And then the fuel rails, we had to do our billet fuel rails because we didn't find anything that would work on the ITBs that sits on top and looks nice. So we did our own design.
So you custom made that fuel rail?
Yeah, we made our own fuel rails.
Wow.
Yeah. And
in 2 months.
Yeah. So
really?
Yeah. And the engine mounts is actually a stock M3 because we need to run. It's a street car. I needed rubber bushing. It's a stock 3 Series bushing on an LS mount. I did my own custom engine.
I was going to say an M3 one shouldn't work with an LS.
No,
so
we did our own.
It.
Yeah, it's stock. There's no cutting. We just made our own. We CNC'd a plasma cut engine mounts off of the block, and then it's all.
And then put them back to the standard.
Yep, and it works perfectly.
Wow.
There's no cutting
Just
whatsoever.
a lot of time spent on this for a short space of time.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I can't try to think how you would build both cars in 2 months with the level of detail. That's the thing. It's not like throw them together.
This guy. We need to bring him back to Ireland with us. Okay?
How many more of these guys have you got?
That's all I have.
The most incredible thing that's happening right now is that me and Mike are here obsessed with these two cars, having an argument over, which is nice, which I'm sure will go on into the night. And we've just kind of been ignoring like the fact that there is an Aston Martin drift car there just in the background. Haven't really referenced it. I don't even looked at it, and that's the crazy thing about this place.
Yeah.
There's too much to take in almost. And these, for me, I don't know what it is about street cars. I think you can build any drift car in the world, but because it's a motorsport car, you always look at it differently.
Yeah.
It's almost just not as appreciated, I think, as much as a road car.
Yeah.
And because these are road cars that you can actually drive anywhere and do anything with, maybe that's the thing, that they have the freedom to go wherever they want to go. They don't just sit on the track or in the workshop. They're incredible. And even just to see the two of them going down the road today, it's like...
That was a cool moment now, I must admit.
Just amazing. So the only question we really have now for people watching is, which one would you prefer? Because you don't have to, you're the only person that doesn't have to make a choice.
Which do you prefer? On the spot
do not
now.
say
On the spot now. Go on, say the
side the
BMW.
mic.
I can't,
on,
to be
Sultan.
honest, they're just two different cars.
They are.
But we gotta let you guys decide. Which car would you prefer? Is it the Porsche or the BMW? I feel like in the comment section we're gonna have a massive argument on this one, because I know some of you guys are gonna love the Beamer, some of you guys love the Porsche, but we need to see which people prefer.
I'm curious now.
I'm curious to see which people prefer. I prefer the Porsche, obviously.
I prefer the Beamer.
Mike prefers the Beamer. Sultan, during the week, at the weekend, he's been the most politically sort of in the middle ever. Well, he owns both, so it
doesn't make a difference.
He literally can choose whichever one he wants every morning. But you guys should decide at home. Let us know what you think, and like and share the video if you guys can, just to kind of show Sultan how much we appreciate him building nonsense cars all the time and just blowing us away every time we come here. So we hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one.
One reaction. That is sick.
It's all right, Mike.
No, it's unbelievable.
It's all right.
Dave.
I mean,
It's unbelievable.
It's no Porsche. when you
Best
think about it.
E46 I've ever seen. But this shot shoots flames, so I like that. That's a plus.
You can roast marshmallows with it. That is loud as F. What an incredible video, guys. Sultan is building some of the craziest cars anywhere in the world, and we're thankful to call him a friend and get to check them out up close. Which was your favorite though? Was it the Porsche? Was it the Beamer? We hope you guys have enjoyed the content lately. We know it's a little bit scattered all over the place, but that's kind of how we are. We also want you guys to turn on the notification bell on our channel, which means you're notified every time we put up a new video and you don't miss any of the content. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.